You are a very exotic milk chocolate Kit Kat from the top shelf of the fridge. And you want to keep this in mind. I was asked a very important question. What does the end of crypto look like? And we already know the answer. It's obvious when I share it with you. It's this, the end. So what's the beginning? The beginning was FU money. The beginning was an imaginary magic internet Ponzi that we all know and love, Bitcoin, arising out of nowhere, decentralization, censorship resistance, immutability, sending value through the power of the internet and storing it, and following an anonymous dude on the internet named Satoshi Nakamoto. That was the start of it. Freedom, the people's currency. And if you were holding then, as you love to hold your nuts as a squirrel, the end game would be Roca Negra ETF. That would be the end game. So if you're in and I said to you, hey, what's your dream of Bitcoin? You go, well, the ETF. That's the dream. That's the end. That's you, because why? What is it? Remember I told you, friends, I made videos on this to share with you. Long-term buyers are the ones that give you the high value, the sustainable higher floor prices. That's what actually makes anything go up. It's people who buy supply off the market now. They buy it, they lock it away, and they only release it in 5, 10, 15 years. That's how the value of these things go up. Crypto, commodities, Bitcoin, Ethereum, gold, Hex, Pulse Chain, Doge, Chainlink, even NFTs, even stonks. That's how they go up. So that's the important part to think about. That's actually the end game. Now, what's happening around the corner? Oh, the Roca Negra ETF, golly gee. But everybody's telling us it's just the start. It's not. It's not. Remember, long term, what's Roca Negra ETF? It's getting mum and dads to start putting in their money and play for the long term. But who is transferring the wealth here? It's these new mum and dads, unfortunate victims. They're going to be buying the top of Bitcoin. They are handing money over to all the early people. Obviously, I am a dude on the internet. I appreciate every single one of you. That's why you like, subscribe, press the belly button all. And you shock that algorithm for us. Shock. Here I am to tell you. I've got a buy Bitcoin sign in my... I've got literally a buy Bitcoin sign here. The dude with the buy Bitcoin sign is telling you it's all a game. You're buying your bags from someone. The Bitcoin meme is very powerful though. It's very powerful. Its volatility is lowering over time. It has proven itself, however much you can prove yourself really by being a magic internet Ponzi coin as we are in the crypto industry. What would the other crypto endgame look like? Ethereum ETF. Yes, Ethereum ETF. If Roca Negra does it or anybody does it, they've already got the futures one. That's end game. That's the goal. The goal is to get the perpetual motion machine. So that's what these ETFs are. It's people DCAing from their jobs into their stockbrokers and the tickers so they can keep DCA buying. They keep pushing in money in. You're basically ushering in super long-term buyers. That's what you want. That's the final goal. After this, there's nothing. There's literally no one else. But, to be intellectually honest, everything has nothing else really. Once you've adopted enough people in the world, your new function of demand has to be old people pass away and then new people join the workforce. That's literally it. It's a cycle. The age bracket of 75 and over leave this earth, and the age bracket of 18 to 25 enter. See? Also, what about for altcoins and anything else? The crypto index. You see this? Don't ever forget this. Okay, you might need this one day. You're probably gonna forget it if I'm still around to tell you this. Don't for a second think that you can hunch your back while you're listening. A crypto index is bearish. Beerish. Bearish. Do you understand me? Don't ever think it's bullish. You will get trapped. This is the final trap, by the way. Just to let you know. The NASDAQ? The NASDAQ want to release a crypto 100 index. And I remember this, I think from 2021. The crypto 100 index. Please, 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 friends. I know you're going to lose your shirt. I know not everyone's going to listen. They're going to put on leverage. You're going to get caught on the top. They're going to think that this index is bullish. Why? Because they're going to say, oh my God, this is a big deal. They're going to bring all the mainstream influencers. They're going to say, this is a big, big deal. All the trillions of dollars want to enter. Now they have an index because they're going to DCA buy all the altcoins in the index. Wow. That is the time to exit. Do you understand me? I've taught you well, but we've got so much further to go, friends. So much critical information. When our favorite altcoins actually generate revenue, when they have heaps of people in, when people say they're the greatest, when they have a sustainable ecosystem, that's the time to exit. You have no more edge there anymore. You hold until it fulfills its destiny. And you might say, wait a minute, my destiny is that for us to take over the world. Yeah, but how many things have really taken over the world? Not many. So once the edge is gone, it's gone. Once they price your assets in a way or high enough such that it looks like it's taken over the world, well, that's time to get out. But I know this is very hard psychologically. Like, what do you mean? I've been waiting for this moment. It's just getting started. No. Market's handing you a bone here. They're all exit signals. Here I am to tell you, please, good luck. Good luck going against this information. They are not bullish. You know, it's funny. I can shout this from the rooftops and no one's going to listen. But I understand. Mr. Moonlaunch asked, if you exit into what? I mean, great question. I got no idea. We got no idea. What are you going to exit into? Real estate? Ponzi. Stocks? Ponzi. Gold? Stable coins? What if they go to zero in that next bear market? It's too hard, man. I don't know what to do. Bitcoin? Okay. What if you cop the 70% drawdown? You're like, oh, that was stupid. I know it's heart attack inducing, but I think the best thing to do is we wait until we cross that bridge. Wait until we get there. You know, you can't go wrong splitting it, right? You can't go wrong having, say, half of it in Bitcoin, Ethereum, half of it in stable coins. You just can't go wrong there, just getting a piece of everything. And I thought this was very interesting to share with you. Of course, only you, because you have a straight back, your ears are perked, and I appreciate you. This is a scheduled post all the way from June 2022. I share with you. Why do I share these war stories with you? Because behind the charts, we just see candles. But I'm here to tell you there's stories behind them. And like, why? Why talk about the stories? We're here for the prices. Once you understand the stories the way I see it, then you realize we're all part of a pre-programmed plan. It is a simulation after all. Cycles repeat over and over, and we go up, we go down, all right? And then humans get 1% better over time, but this whole wave, this whole crash part, you don't get to get too much pain in it, okay? We go through these stories because we can mix and match the similarities and draw lessons from them. We bring them to today. We relate to them to today. Once we can see that, we realize, oh my gosh, there may be danger coming or good times coming. You only need to get this thing once. You don't need to do this like 15 times in your life. You just need one home run. Back in June 2022, Elon Musk, he started gaslighting everybody. As he tweeted, he said, I just stated that I've never told people to invest in crypto. And here I am asking, is this a bottom signal? Well, Bitcoin back then was $21,200. This was the temporary bottom there, as we know. I mean, it was pretty much, it's a double bottom. So technically, yes, we went up, bing, 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 bing. All right, so it was fascinating to see at that time what was happening. Just no one wanted to touch it. Like, oh, I never told anybody to touch crypto. Anger phase, by the way. That was anger phase. You can actually see it right now. After being turbo bullish and buying with Tesla, now he's saying, oh, I never told you to get in. That's definitely anger phase. And you can feel it and you can smell it right here. Anger phase right here. After the capitulation happened. So the capitulation just happened. He's like, oh, what happened? Oh, I didn't tell you to get in. Oh. That was very tough to live through. And I even mentioned here, I remember typing this actually. We have crushed every single last remaining farm bull there is. And I said, no, I am an astronaut bull, different breed. How did it turn out for those people who waited for me to capitulate before getting in? Baby cakes and butterscotch biscuits. I want you to think about the dead bodies out there of the bears, the smelly, poop, furry bears waiting for your friend, Somi, to capitulate. I'm not capitulating, dude. I'm telling you, it's literally, it's impossible. You're going to have to take me from this realm. You can't. I am not a signal like this. I'm permanently sticking to the long-term plan. Even since 2020, when this was capitulating, I kept saying, all right, December 2025. I just got to remind everybody of it. So it was literally May, June, July 2022, and I was saying December 2025. Now, you're going to say, oh, but what about if we top out before then? Yeah, but I was telling you the plan back then. The plan, friends, the plan. You got to stay super long-term. Stay in the game. Stay in the game. That's what I was telling everybody. Even if we get pumps earlier than that, welcome aboard. I was just saying, worst case, we might not get anything till December 2025. That's the only way to play it, because all the scum out there, they're leaving and leaving and leaving, and they kept leaving. But they're also leaving opportunity on the table. Found this lovely comment from Mr. Crypto today. Wow, that is literally a bottom signal. Talking about Elon Musk, right? Just like Chase Bank preventing their customers from investing into crypto on their own is a bottom signal. See, these are parts of these cycles. I don't know why these happen. They're just pre-programmed in. So why we're building this, friends? Why we're building this, okay? You see here, this was the top. You see here, these are tops as well. Okay, this was actually the euphoric top. So at some point, hopefully, we get another top. But what I want to see are similarities again. I want to sit here with you and say, well, my posture, very straight. My elbows, very pointy. Jim Cramer just called for $300,000 Bitcoin. They've just said, yeah, there's an Ethereum ETF, a spot ETF coming. And, another country is going to adopt Bitcoin. And Plan B's got his model of $500,000 BTC. It looks pretty good. If we start to see things like that, and they appear over this span of like a 90 to 180 day window, which is 3 to 6 months, yeah, we'll start peeling off our portfolio. That's it. Peeling it off. I'm not saying, okay, just click all out. I'm like, well, you know what? Damn. Jim Cramer, 300K Bitcoin, and we did kind of say we'd start to top out around here. Well, I'm not saying, maybe in portfolio at that point, I hope it's much higher, but let's say you got like $100,000 at that point. Okay. I don't see there's any harm in like taking $5,000 out immediately. Like literally, you read the article, I'll make a video. Hey guys, trim 5% everything right now, just 5%. And you just move it to your cold wallet, and that's it. You are not to touch that. That's the plan for the next bull market. So you've got to remember this, friends. That's why I repeat these talking points, because they're super important, because this is everything. I'm telling you, you screw this up once, you've wasted 4 years of your life, right? So I've learned the next bull market, when you take profits, you're not allowed to reuse it, because that's how everybody gets into trouble. Okay. If you take profits, you put it aside and you play with the rest, you're okay, because that slowly dwindles down. But if you take profit, you put it to another wallet and you're like, oh, well, I'm going to use that 10K or 5K I just took out. I'm just going to get pumped on something else. That's how everybody gets into trouble. They refuse to get out. All right. So you've learned the lesson now. What we're going to do, we're going to segregate these, and we're going to remember there will be topping signals. There are signals every single step along the way, even these weird ones like in the capitulation, the anger, the anxiety phase, the panic phase. They happen too. So we're praying, fingers crossed, that everything continues as is, because, this is a gift from the heavens, the fact that we can see it, and the fact that through the power of the internet and my voice, I can actually help you and educate you. And, we're going through this journey together. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all to mom and dad. We are going to make it through this journey. And of course, Elon Musk, we're going to watch out next time for that gaslighting as well. Catch you in the next one.